A man can tell you that he loves you. He can send you sweet messages, give you compliments, and promise you that you're special. But words alone don't always tell you how much you truly mean to him. Because when a man genuinely values a woman, something deeper happens. His behavior begins to reflect her importance in his life. He makes choices with her feelings in mind. He becomes more intentional with his time. He listens differently. He communicates differently. And even when nobody is watching, his actions continue to show respect and care. So if you're wondering whether a man truly values you, not just because he likes your attention, but because he genuinely appreciates who you are, watch until the end. Here are 10 things a man does when he truly values you. Welcome back to Psychomotive Hub, where we explore psychology, attraction, relationships, and the hidden behaviors behind human connection. Remember, no single behavior can prove exactly what someone feels. People express affection differently, and every relationship has its own circumstances. But when several of these behaviors consistently appear together, they can reveal something important about how a man sees and treats you. So let's begin. 1. He actively and attentively listens. When a man truly values you, he doesn't just hear your words. He pays attention and remembers the details that matter to you. He remembers the little things, like how you take your coffee, stories from your childhood, or something stressful happening at work. Later, he may ask about them without needing to be reminded. That shows he wasn't simply waiting for his turn to speak. He was genuinely paying attention because you matter to him. And that's the difference between a man who's simply interested in talking to you and a man who's genuinely interested in you. 2. He protects your emotional safety. A man who genuinely cares about you wants you to feel safe being yourself around him. You don't have to hide your feelings, insecurities, or vulnerabilities because you're afraid of being judged or ridiculed. He listens when you're upset and doesn't automatically dismiss your emotions as overreacting. Instead, he gives you space to express what you're feeling and tries to understand where you're coming from. Because when a woman feels emotionally safe with a man, she knows she can be vulnerable without being punished for it. He doesn't make you afraid of your own feelings. He makes you feel safe enough to share them. 3. He is consistent and reliable. A man who genuinely cares about you makes sure his actions consistently match his words. He doesn't make you constantly wonder where you stand with him. If he says he'll call, he calls. If he promises to show up, he makes the effort. And if he says he'll support you, he follows through. Because trust isn't built through promises alone. It's built through consistent actions over time. You don't have to keep guessing whether he cares or whether he'll be there when you need him. His consistency gives you a sense of security, and that's one of the clearest signs that he truly values you. 4. He respects your boundaries and autonomy. A respectful man understands that you are your own person. He doesn't try to control your choices, your time, your personal space, or your body. When you say no or ask for space, he respects it without guilt-tripping, pressuring, or making you feel punished for having a boundary. He may not always agree with your decision, but he respects your right to make it. Because genuine love isn't about control. It's about respect, trust, and allowing the person you value to remain themselves. 5. He integrates you into his world. When you become genuinely important to a man, he doesn't keep you separate from the important parts of his life. He naturally makes space for you in his world. He introduces you to the people who matter to him, his close friends, family, and even colleagues. He isn't afraid to let others know that you're an important part of his life. He also speaks respectfully about you even when you're not around and begins including you in his plans, activities, and social life. Because when a man sees you as someone valuable and meaningful, he doesn't just want you in his present, he starts making room for you in his future. Inclusion is often a quiet sign that you're not just someone he's dating, but someone he genuinely wants in his life. 6. He fights for the relationship, not against you. When a man truly values you, he understands that conflict is not about winning, it's about protecting the relationship. During disagreements, he doesn't try to hurt you with insults, silent treatment, or passive-aggressive behavior. Instead of thinking me versus you, he looks for us versus the problem. He may disagree with you, but he still tries to understand your side, find common ground, and work toward a solution. Because a man who values the relationship doesn't need to win every argument. He would rather solve the problem than prove that he's right. 7. He celebrates your achievements and encourages your growth. Your success doesn't make a secure and caring partner feel threatened. It makes him genuinely happy for you. He doesn't compete with you or become insecure when you achieve something. Instead, he genuinely celebrates your victories and encourages you to keep pursuing your dreams. Whether it's a career achievement, a personal goal, or something you've worked hard to accomplish, he becomes someone who cheers you on instead of holding you back. He also understands that your growth may sometimes require your time, energy, and attention outside the relationship. Because a man who truly values you doesn't want you to become smaller just to make the relationship comfortable. He wants to see you grow, succeed, and become the best version of yourself, and he's proud to be beside you while you do it. 8. He demonstrates healthy vulnerability. A deep level of trust can make a man feel safe enough to let his guard down around you. He doesn't believe he always has to appear strong or have all the answers. He may share his worries, dreams, personal struggles, or things from his past that aren't easy to talk about. And importantly, he can admit when he's wrong. He can say, "I made a mistake," or "I need your support," without feeling that it makes him weak, because vulnerability requires trust. When he allows you to see the side of him that he doesn't easily show everyone else, it can be a sign that he trusts you deeply and values your emotional connection. A man who truly values you doesn't just let you see his strengths. He eventually feels safe enough to show you his human side too. 9. He takes your feelings seriously. You don't have to agree with someone's feelings to respect them. A man who values you doesn't automatically dismiss your emotions just because he sees a situation differently. Instead, he listens and tries to understand why something affected you. He can disagree with your perspective without making you feel that your feelings don't matter. Because you're not just an accessory in his life. You have your own emotional world. And understanding that world is part of building a healthy relationship. 10. He makes you feel secure, not constantly confused. One of the strongest signs of genuine care is emotional security. You don't have to constantly decode his behavior or wonder where you stand with him. Of course, every relationship has moments of uncertainty. People get busy, have bad days, and make mistakes. But when the overall pattern is healthy, his words and actions consistently match. He says he cares, and shows it. He says you're important, and treats you like you matter. When he makes a mistake, he makes an effort to repair it. That consistency creates a sense of security. You shouldn't have to constantly chase clarity from someone whose actions already show you where you stand. So, does a man truly value you? Don't focus on one romantic gesture. Look at the pattern of his behavior. Does he make time for you, listen to you, respect your boundaries, support your growth, and take your feelings seriously? Most importantly, do his actions consistently make you feel respected, secure, and valued? Because genuine value isn't always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's simply found in consistency, consideration, and respect. And remember, the strongest evidence of someone's feelings isn't always what he says when everything is going well. Sometimes it's what he consistently does when nobody is watching. If this video helped you understand the difference between words and genuine actions, don't forget to like this video and share it with someone who might need to hear it. And if you enjoy psychology, relationships, attraction, and understanding human behavior, subscribe to Psycho Motive Hub and turn on the notification bell. Because sometimes understanding people's behavior can help you understand your relationship and yourself a little better. Until next time, remember, don't chase words. Watch the pattern.